Good morning, everybody. Happy Thursday morning. Boy, that sun right there. Let's move you guys over here out of the sun. There we go. How about that? All right, we're all here with another morning chat, and what are we going to talk about today? Let's talk about deception. And if you have watched me for any length of time, you know that I'm an outside the box thinker, and that 99.9% of things, it's a two-sided coin, right? There's positives and negatives to just about anything. And that's kind of what I want to do with these videos, is I want to give you something to think about and challenge you to look at things in a different light and a different perceptive as you kind of go through, because if you can get yourself thinking in that sort of a way, then it can be very beneficial, right? So when we talk about deception, I would say that most people think that that's a bad thing, right? We don't want to deceive people. We don't want to be deceived. And I get it. It's kind of that whole fog of war thing. You want to deceive your enemy. Maybe the whole Sun Tzu thing, right? Appear weak when you are strong. You're deceiving the enemy. You're trying to gain the upper hand through deception. But can deception actually be a good thing? I think it is. Sometimes the situation calls for deception on a good note. Sometimes we need to be deceived because we are questioning ourselves. We're having self-doubt. If you're a movie person, kind of what I am, and I'm talking a little bit older movies, one of the perfect examples of a movie that I thoroughly enjoy is Days of Thunder, right? What happened in that? Well, he tells him, hey, you need to pass on the outside. And he goes, you told me never to pass on the outside. And he goes, no. We put those special tires on your car. And what does he do? He passes on the outside, wins the race, and then finds out he was deceived. There is no special tires. And sometimes we need that push. We're capable, but we have self-doubt, and we need somebody to come along and give us that little push so we can get the job done. We can pull through. We can do what we need to get set out to do. And then, sometimes you're the person that needs the deception. Sometimes you need to be the person that deceives, right? Maybe you need to be that person that goes, oh no, we put special tires on, man. You're going to do just fine. Sometimes you can look and see that somebody's having self-doubt, and maybe you just need to be that one that just kind of that real quick, gentle nudge to get, through. Now you got to be careful, because just like in the movie, it's dangerous sometimes when you're doing something like that. What happens in the movie, if it would have played out that he would have believed in it so powerfully, and he would have crashed. He could have got seriously hurt or worse. And so if you're going to play that hand, you need to be extremely careful on the reasons why you're doing it, how you do it, things like that. And sometimes we need to deceive ourselves as well. We need to give that push to ourselves. We can kind of gauge when we've done something, a million times, so we're really good at it, and then all of a sudden the pressure comes up. I have to get this done, and I've got hardly no time, and I've really only got one chance, and you start getting self-doubt. Sometimes you need to put that, in your mind of, no, I can do this. I know I can do this. And you start, telling yourself that little conversation in your head. So yeah, I believe that, like most things, I think there's good and bad in just about everything. And I think, deception, the art of deceiving, is definitely something that falls into that category. And so just wanted to throw out some examples and some other ones. We'll see what you guys think about it in the comment section. Maybe you have some other examples. Maybe you agree, disagree, and that's fine, right? But that's what I've got for you guys today. So I hope you have a great day, an amazing day, a blessed day. Stay tuned, because there's more information to come. And with that, remain united, because we're all prepping in this together.